Guys, what a beautiful day it is. And it's what is it, January 8th, Monday, about 7:45 in the morning. I'm heading to East Fork, San Gabriel, do a little prospecting. I'll see you there. Probably go up to the spot that about, I was looking at old videos to figure out when. I think it was about a year and a half ago. My brothers and myself were working it, and other people started working it too and had good success. But we had, I mean, every time we went, we all got over a gram. And one day, I know I got over 4 grams, and one of my brothers got about 4 grams, and another got over 3 grams. That was our best day ever. Now, and I noticed people have been going to that same spot recently, still getting a little bit of gold. So I might try there if I feel like carrying all my junk that far. It's not really that far, but when you're loaded down, it seems like a long ways. Actually, the spot was pretty good because all the locals there, they're up there every day almost, told us, oh, you won't do any good there. That's no good. Don't waste your time. But we just kept digging and moving boulders out of the way, and we kept finding gold. So turned out to be very, very good. I brought 2 different sluices today. Angus McKirk, which is kind of a small sluice, and then my Le Trappe. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. It comes down to what do I feel like carrying. So the Angus McKirk's real small, and the other one's long and bulky. I mean, it's lightweight, but it's big. So I'll just wait till I get there and see what mood I'm in. I also brought my bucket classifier. You know, you stick it. It's got like, I have different sizes. This one has 1/2 inch mesh. You stick the bucket inside another bucket, and then you put the material in there, fill it with water, put the material in, and then just lift it up and down, and it classifies it. But again, that's more stuff to carry, so we'll see. Actually, if you're just kind of new to sluicing, which probably nobody's watching this is, but in case you are, the absolute best way to sluice is to put wet material in the sluice instead of dry material. But I seldom do that. But that is the best way. Just because to do that, I got to either carry the bucket classifier or another classifier. It's just more stuff to carry. So we'll see. With the Le Trappe, I don't really have to classify. I can just dump the stuff in there, but it still is dry, and you have the chance when it's dry like that. As soon as it gets wet, any gold that's sticking to the rocks may not have a chance to come off, you know, of the mud that's stuck to them before it goes through the sluice. So if you wet it first, it's already breaking down and ready to come off, or already has come off in your bucket. So anyway, so that's why it's the best way to do it. But like I say, you once in a while see me doing it the correct way. I'm telling you the right way doesn't mean I'm going to do it. This place, East Fork, when I was a kid, it was really, really easy to find gold here. Of course, I didn't know what I was doing, but come up here with my dad once in a while. And back then, we didn't have plastic gold pans. We had metal gold pans. You'd have to, what they call, blue them. And you put them under fire, and it would get it kind of turned a bluish color, and it would be all set to start finding gold. And, you know, you had to make your own sluice box. My dad had this big old heavy thing made out of wood we'd bring. And, you know, I remember there was gold in it. I remember seeing a nice big nugget in it one time. But it was just a lot easier. There wasn't that many people doing it. You didn't have to hike for miles and all that. It wasn't, you know, I mean, gold was only like $35 an ounce, so there wasn't a big incentive. You just kind of did it because you liked to, you know. You weren't trying to make any money or anything. So, but those days are kind of gone. It's still enjoyable. I don't use. I do a little bit to make money. I do sell pay dirt on the internet, so that's mostly when I go out to the desert, getting tons of dirt, bringing it home, and up here, if I was still hiking the 4 miles, like I did a year and a half, 2 years ago, when there was plenty of gold up there, I could bring a couple grams home every day and sell that. So it was pretty easy. But not anymore. I might even wear shorts today and expose my skinny white legs. And I'm probably going to wear rubber boots, which I hate to wear. I'm so clumsy in rubber boots. I'm always tripping, falling, and everything. I'm terrible at rubber boots. But I know I gotta go across the stream, and I don't feel very agile today. So I'm sure if I try to walk across a log, I'd fall in. So the best thing for me today is probably just to walk through the water with my rubber boots on and hope I don't trip. No, it looks like so far I'm the only one. Well, there's the old trap. So I got the famous rubber boots. Okay, so what you do is you drive up to here by the graffitied outhouse. Why people want to graffiti an outhouse, I never could understand. That's their turf, they can have it. Okay. And then you hide your stuff behind the trash can here. It's really windy. I don't want the thing to blow away. Okay. Hide yourself behind the trash can. And then you got to drive way back over there to where the stop sign is. You probably can't see it, but a ways back. Park your car there because they don't let you park here for some strange reason. Just to aggravate you, I suppose. And then you walk back and you're hoping nobody stole your stuff in the meantime. Let's see, again, let me look down here. Yeah, like I say, it looks like nobody's here. Water doesn't look, it looks slightly murky, but not bad. Anyway, I'll be walking from there over to here, then going down there, crossing the river somewhere, and then walking down over that way. That's the plan. I worked all these areas, but anyway, going to that one spot I've had success in. Even found a little gold right here one time from the stuff coming down this wash right here. I took a bucket home and found a little gold. Not an extraordinary amount, but shows there is some. Never been successful going up this way. I've hardly done it, but I haven't heard of anybody else that's done that well going up that way. Yeah, it's a lot more fun to be up here with other people, but maybe somebody will show up. Actually, I was very uncertain whether I was going to come up here today. Woke up about 5:30, and I kept mulling it over. Went to the store to get some stuff for my wife, came back, kept thinking, should I go? Should I go or should I stay? You know that one. And finally at about 7:30, 7:45, I said, well, I guess I'll go. I, loaded everything up and decided to go. Here I am. Glad I did. So far, I'm glad I did anyway. Back over that way, in the old days, when the miners were here, they had built a little town right there, and all of a sudden during the night, big flash flood came through and just tore the whole town apart, washed everything away. As legend has it, they claim there was a safe filled with gold in one of the buildings that got washed away and is buried under tons of muck. But there's always a legend like that, who knows? Something like that would be so heavy, who knows how many feet it sunk down. Oh, look at all these rocks that came down here. None of them look like the type that have gold in them. But then again, gold doesn't always stick to the rules. I'm going to have to get a pair of those good water boots or shoes, whatever you call them, like Robert Ferguson has. I have a pair, but they're not strong enough for this type of terrain. But these boots are already driving me nuts here. They're so heavy and clumsy. Almost to my stuff. Yeah, really breezy down here today. Yep, somebody lost their sleeping bag. Yeah, I think I'm going to cross over that way so a little bit. Not on the log, like I said, I'm feeling clumsy. Just walk through the water. Okay, let's see, hopefully it's not too deep. Yeah, when I was a painter, I used to have to walk steel once in a while. Walk across steel or pipes way up high. And that's why on some of the pipes I'd have to do it without a lanyard or safety harness. I don't know how I did it. I'm so clumsy. And somehow I guess I did it. I'm still here, still alive. Yeah, this would be a good time to be using my head strap for my GoPro. But unfortunately, I think I lost it somewhere a few months ago. And haven't had the money really to buy another one, so live without it for a while. Wonder if this is the type of weather that will wake up the rattlesnakes from their slumber up here, from the winter slumber. Make them wake up and go looking for a bite to eat. But I had planned last night, if I was kind of thinking about coming, I'm bringing my Falcon MD20 probe, gold probe, because you can, these holes around here, you can stick it in there, and if there's just a real small piece of gold, it'll let you know. But last minute I decided, oh well, that's just more stuff to carry. So I didn't, but I will one of these times. I haven't used it. I've had it for 2 or 3 years, and just use it every once in a while. It does come in handy. This spot really looks different from its glory days when I was here last. Yeah, look around a little first before I decide where to set up. Yeah, this is when you need one of those, see that boulder there? You need one of those Sierra blasters that just quietly blows up a rock. Get that out of the way, you'd probably find some good gold under that thing. We'll do some digging. Doesn't get much better than this, does it? Sorry, you're probably hearing a bunch of wind noise on this, but yeah, that's the way it is. Okay, got the old trap set up. Not running perfect, but yeah, I'll run a little dirt, see if I need to make any adjustments, I probably do just from looking at it, but give it a shot. Well, so far I've run 11 buckets, and I've seen some color on the black mat. It looks like pretty good color. You know, hopefully there's some more down in the riffles. But I'm going to try to, my goal is to get 15 buckets. And if you somebody left their little sniping tool, I guess it is up here, it's still here, and I'll leave it here. There it is. Okay, gotta get back to work. So I'm just finishing up bucket 15. I'm right at the bottom here. A couple more scoops, but I think you can see some gold in here. Let me put this down so you can see. So it's looking pretty good, actually. So now I'm going to finish this up and do a clean up. I got it all done, so now I'll dump it into my bucket and then pan it out. Well, there's still some. There's some down there, some over there, some there, some there's. So I'm gotta wash it all out into this bucket here. Okay, I think I got all the gold out of it. It was kind of a challenge. The wind was so hard, I kept trying to pull the little trap out of my hand, and I think I see one little piece over there, and twist it around. Okay, I got one, maybe two more little pieces. Well, I would normally use a 1/4-inch classifier to pan it, to, you know, put it over the pan and dump these concentrates through that. But since I didn't feel like carrying it, I'll just put up with the bigger rocks and pan them out. So anyway, I see some gold. Yeah, there's the concentrates. See a nice piece of gold right down in there. Some pieces right there. Yeah, I decided to, before I pan out the concentrates, to have a little meal here. I haven't eaten for like 6 hours, so I'm hungry. So I got some nice Stater Brothers chicken, a little cookie, a little snacks. So we'll take care of this and then see what kind of gold we got. It's hard to believe, after all this time, I'm still the only one up here on such a beautiful day. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind it. Don't mind being by myself, but it is fun when there's other people around. See what they got, watch their excitement and so forth, or their disappointment. I guess I'll have to watch my own excitement on the video if I find some good stuff. I'll soon find out as soon as I go through that bucket over there. Yeah, there's the first pan. Looking pretty good. I had it all up, but then I see there's still some gold stuck to the bottom of the 5-gallon bucket, and a little in this corner over here, so I'm going to wash it out a little. This is my last pan, and I'll probably suck it up into my snuffer bottle, then take it home and clean it all up real good, put it in a little bottle, see what I got. Yep, I see some gold. Let's see what I got in here. Yeah, there it is. Very, very nice. Made out really well. Okay, it's all safe from harm in the snuffer bottle. Well, I shall say goodbye to the river. Till next time. Might be a while, but next time. In case you watch this video and think, hey, I'm going to run over where he was and get all kinds of gold, it won't be quite that simple. Normally I make it super simple for everybody, but if you notice, I didn't really show all the places I was digging. You know, you can find a couple of the places pretty easily, but not all of them, because I was kind of jumping around some. So have fun. Hope you find a whole bunch. Hope you find more than me. Well, the rattlesnakes didn't come out. What did come out are all the little gnats that like to bug you, fly into your ear, try to get in your mouth when you're talking. Won't leave you alone. They're back, folks. If you're a gnat lover, come on up. Wish I had a better memory. Somewhere, I believe, well, here, I'll show you. This is going back to when I was just a kid here in the 1960s. I was here with my whole family, and we were sluicing. And I believe we parked pretty close to this rock wall here and went down one of the trails. Well, as we're coming back up, you know, I'm wandering around a little, and pretty close to the trail, I found an old mine. And I crawled in there and I found some like artifacts and stuff, and I don't know how far back it actually went, but my mom, she about had a heart attack when she saw me crawling out of there. Oh, you could have been killed. Well, since then, I know it's not there anymore. Either it caved in, or I'm pretty sure the forestry caved it in. Anyway, but it was getting pretty close to the top of the trail there up by the road. And it was dug in so far, there had to have been gold way up there. So I wish I knew exactly where that was, but that gives me an indication. Close to the road way up there, if you dug in far enough, you'd probably find gold. Probably an old channel up there. But unfortunately, I have a terrible memory, so I don't know where the thing is. I mean, you can't, I've looked for it before, but you know, it's too hard to tell. It doesn't exist anymore, and I'm sure they covered it over real well to make sure nobody would figure that one out. Here's a nice shot. Still some snow up there. So here's what I got today. Here it is in the vial.